Well, it rained. We got some rain. About 3 3/4 looks like. Don't know how accurate that is, but I know when I get water pulling up right there, we've had some rain. And as dry as the ground is, it needs all of it. You so proud with your bottle. You so proud with your bottle. She loves chewing on bottles. One day, I got to get rid of this. Used to be it is a tea bucket frame. It's been changed, added on to. Set up for a 350. Small block Chevy, whatever. And go over here, back here where the truck is, the Ford. We have this. Was once a Willys Jeep tub. Somebody cut it off and built the back to come up there to make it look like a tea bucket. I didn't do that. All I done was chop down the window section. There's supposed to be about a 5 to 6 inch plate here. It says Willys on it. We chopped it out. You can see where the weld was. I just cut it across there. Window still fits in the frame well. Anyway, some stuff I've got in the yard. And I've got plenty. Way plenty. In the truck, we have a 400 Ford. With extra strong motor mount. Because it will rip them off. It'll rip them plumb off there. Because this is a Granny Gear 4-speed truck. And if them things grab traction, it has lift traction blocks. So those, and the sway bar. So those will push up on the spring, and it tries to lift the truck under acceleration. Also have a helper spring in it for when I carry a lot of weight. Yeah, it's the old get her done truck, I guess. Never did officially name it. That's what everybody called it, though. I made the grill. And if you look upon closer inspection, you can see I cut all the plastic stuff out of the grill. The outer shell is still here, and I just wrapped the metal around it and put it back in. And then I got a pretty good deal on that push bar, but I didn't like the way it covered up the grill. So I cut the top off and flipped it down under the middle bar and made it like that. That's better for pushing cars and stuff with anyway. I'm sure the mice have had a field day with all that wiring. That's one of the reasons the truck don't run. I think it's because of that box right there, or the janky wiring. One day this will be a project on the channel. This is just a no-turd motor. It ain't had a really good life, but it ain't had a real bad one either. I ain't beat on it like I did the 351 modified I built. Anyway, just kind of a little short video, some of the mess. You can see I don't have an AC inlet line hooked up because this line goes down and back to a ball valve and then into a pressure switch and then goes into a tank under the bed. There's 2 tanks. Hey, we might be able to see those too. I forgot you can see stuff on this truck. Oh yeah. 2 of them. 2 7.5 gallon tanks. Actually, there's the line, air line going into the truck, into the cab, and then the one line coming out going through the frame goes to the tanks, comes out of the tank and goes up in that little line going up into the cab. And then it's hooked to that. No air in it today. Anybody ever seen a quilted headliner? They're raised up. Anyway. Oh yeah. Always had a problem figuring out where to put the speakers. And I was always mad because it was behind the seat and you couldn't hear them. So I cut and welded that up. Of course, this ain't nothing to look at pretty either. And how many trucks you know's got 2 shifters? One on the column and one in the floor. End up adding 11 inches to that stick to get it up there where I wanted it. Anyway, some junk I got in the yard. Yeah, she's been setting a minute. Anyway. There's my AC for the house. And my east wall. The east wall is the old shop that was in prior at my house. So all of that tin come off that building. And there's my doors coming out of my house. One day there needs to be a porch up there. And yeah, the roof's gonna extend over the porch. I've got enough tin 16 foot long to go the whole length of the building, which is only 32 foot. Another one of my projects. She needs a new floor. I put them boards in probably in 2002, 2003. For a long time I oiled the shit out of them every winter with diesel and oil. Used transmission fluid or oil, whatever I had, whatever I could get hold of. And I'd soak them down in the fall, soak them down in the summer. Anytime it was good and dry, before the rain season come. I extended the trailer, 5-inch channel, and this 5-inch channel frame. They cut the top off of it to make it dovetail. down through here. And that was like that when I got it. I just made the drive over fenders. And they're stout enough that I can drive on them with whatever I want to drive on them. I mean, there's two pieces of a 4-inch, a 3-inch channel up here. So it's just stacked. And then that brace holds the center of it. And bracing up here. Miss Kelly. And this is what I had on the back of the S10. Take the tires off of it, and it sets on the bumper, and I strap through it to the frame. And then from up here I hook straps and go down to the front of the bed. And this thing's out the back. Just pick up what you want. Stripped out jack, another project. So we got to lift it with this jack to get it set on that one when you take it off the truck. Anyway, just a little update from the hill. Oh, and you ask why I call it a hill? Well, bottomland down there, and that's all pretty even grade with Pryor. I mean, it goes up and back down into Pryor, but it goes up. From here it's even with Adair, pretty much. As you can see down that road, there's a hill on that side, and that's the north side. And this is the south side. Anyway, neighbors. They got a pretty house, nice truck. What do you know about that, ain't it? Oh, come on. Let's go over here. Oh, more better. Sorry. You can see right here's where the cherry picker would sit. And no, I don't hook them to those. I go down around and I hook to the frame. Got bored and tired looking at rust, so I started doing some stuff. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna redo it. You can see my blue paint underneath there. It's because it busted the clear over top of it. You can see that way it's all cracked. That's kind of a look I was going for. And then up the pillars. Yeah, I still got to do the rest of the truck, the doors, everything else. But it don't even run yet. I think the computer, the wiring harness is mad. Every time I touch the key, it goes direct short. Pops a 10-amp fuse. And I'm not about to burn the truck up and put a bigger fuse in it. But On the other hand, I've been working a little bit. Got the heads back on the motor. Now that it's rained, I got to get under the truck and drop the oil pan so I can get the timing chain back on. And yeah, I know this ain't going to work. I've got to find something different here but I'm trying to get it underneath the fuel log of the Holley so it don't heat that up, and try to vapor lock the motor again, because that's aggravating when you're trying to tune it and you can't get it right. Anyway, hey, this is me without a hat. And my hair down. Hey baby, you getting ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Well, I ain't ready. Well, hope y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff you know. We love you. Bye.